Good table. Good evening to you. I'm just saying, look at my table. How are you? Thanks very much for coming in. This is new. I haven't done this one before. I didn't have to bother with Facebook. I don't know about you. Do you have the same problem? That'd be interesting if that is the case. Let me know. So I now can see. Hi there, Lee Bennett. How are you? Thanks for being the first one, Lee. So there you go, a new place. Now that also means I can put this later on. John says I can put this later on. I can put it onto what do you call it? Back onto my Facebook thing and everything. And Lee's saying, "Good, this is great." Well, thank you. I'm glad. I hope it. Let's see how it all goes. So listen, how are you all doing? Now this year I have to say things like, was it like, or you have to hit some subscribe to the channel. It sounds as though I'm asking you to sign up for something. But I would like you to as well, if you could. This is picture perfect clear. Thank you very much. So it's a lot better. You know, I put on to do that message to let people know that I was coming on tonight. And I know this thing's on, what is it called again? This program that's on the line.
Or Line of Duty.
Line of Duty. I know I'm up against that, so there you go. But if you're there, please come in, say hi. I don't know how, if you say something, I think you right aside there, it comes up, just like Lee's just done. If you can do that, then I'm sure we'll do as much as we can, like I normally do. Anyway, it's a beautiful evening, isn't it? And I'm glad you could join me. Thank you, Lee, for being here. I hope you're well. And Lee's just, it's on the right to comment to people. So it's this somewhere here.
Is it just you, me, and Lee?
I think so.
Sorry.
Lee, I'm really glad you're here. I don't feel so alone. And how have you been? Let me know, Lee. And thanks for being so faithful coming in tonight. Don't you watch this thing that's on tonight?
Line of Duty.
Line of Duty thing? No?
Yeah.
No? Would you watch it?
I watched the last series. I thought it was great.
Can't be bothered. Maybe that's me because I'm too old, but there you go. So listen, Lee, I'm fine. Hope you're both fine. Yes, we are. Thank you very much. But I don't know what is there a big delay on this now?
No, I don't think so.
Because you know the last one is like a 30-second
It's
delay.
about 5 seconds, I think.
All right. Mr. Holding knows it all. So anyway.
No, really.
Irene McLeod, good evening. Hi there. Irene is here. Hi, Irene. Oh, you're all talking to one another. Wonderful. I love this. And I think actually I can read it, but I will put the glasses on. Yes, on goes the Gregory Pex. Ah, that looks a lot clearer. Yeah, but you know what, Lee? Yes, we're fine, actually. She's asking if we're fine.
Well, I'm good.
Are you?
I've had a great weekend.
Have you? What did you do?
I was doing a 2-day course on scenic painting
Scenic
at the Royal Conservatoire.
Oh.
So I'm covered in paint and PVA glue.
Oh.
But I had a ball.
Oh,
A really good time.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. Now, listen, I've got to tell you, preparing for this, I have two things. So I don't know if it belongs to Irene or if it belongs to Lee. It's really weird. I got this. Is that John's glass of wine on the table? Full, I hope. Yes, it was full. But can I just show you his other one? There you go.
Yeah, that's my standby glass.
See, that's the standby glass. Me, a wee coffee. Now, I have to tell you something. Look at the state of that table. It's ridiculous. Imagine inviting people to your house and it being such a mess. But can you see my view from behind? I'm just so lucky. It's just a fabulous view here. The vista is just to die for now. I love the evening like this, all the sun. Anyway, hi there, Angela. How are you? Rebecca, hello. Welcome. So listen, let me just go on about trying to get prepared tonight. You know, I say I try to get prepared. Whatever comes in, comes in. Lee said a lovely view from behind. Just says it's gorgeous. So, two things, Johnny, when we were setting up tonight, got this terrible pain in my head, and I had a feeling that I was suffering, I had suffered from a stroke. So I'd like to know if anybody in so far can take this from me. I'm a woman that passed over. She's shown me what do you call that? You go into to get your taken the
Oh,
photograph.
the MRI machine.
Yes, an MRI scanning machine. I was shown that, but I know that I've definitely passed over because I'm awfully smiley. I'm awfully happy to be over, if you know what I mean. Because I was in a lot of pain. And another thing, here's another thing. This is going to sound really strange because I get lots of strange things. I'm sure you'll understand. I'm climbing a tree. I'm a child, right? And I'm climbing a tree, and I'm on this branch, and I know that there's lots of other children underneath me. And this branch breaks, and down I go. And I don't know why I got it, because it's not me. So is there anybody also can take that? But if you can do the scan thing, I would be really grateful. So Marie O'Reilly, my mum has had she's had the scan. Well, this is somebody I would think, Marie, that's passed over. Could you take that? Because that's, I know, and really smiley lady, awfully happy to be over. Rebecca Simpson, don't know why this is coming up as Rebecca. It's Liz Simpson, Frank. Oh, it's you, my darling. How are you? Okay, Liz, see if you can take this. You didn't fall out a tree years ago, did you? I've got this, all the kids are underneath me. I'm on a branch and the branch breaks. Now, I know it's not me because I haven't done it. So if you've got any connection with that, Liz, I'd be grateful if you could come back. But also, this is a really smiley person who's moved over. And your mum is, at the moment, Liz, is in having this. I hope she's well. I really do. I know the last time you were concerned. By the way, Liz, I loved your photographs today. I thought they were fabulous of Ronnie's wedding and everything. It's nice to go back in time, all your family together. He's all looked so beautiful, didn't he? Well, that's great. Now, I'm getting lots of things off B380. I don't know what that means. Rebecca, I don't know why this is coming up. Marie, yes, she's passed. Marie, I think it's for you, madam.
I think you're talking to Marie.
Marie O'Reilly we're talking to, and I think we need to talk with you. Just awfully peaceful and all feels really happy. You know, sometimes spirit comes through and they're not too keen. Well, sometimes they're happy and sometimes they're not. But in this case, well, it was about half an hour ago she came through, and it was very, very clear she wanted to be here. So I'm here. Okay, let's see what's waiting for you, Marie, and let's see what she has to say. Hopefully she's got something nice to say. Okay. You can hear dogs barking.
Yeah.
We're hearing dogs barking. There you go. And Marie, I've got to tell you, there's somebody around you with a lot of pain in the ear, having trouble with the hearing in the ear. And also, if I were to do that with my neck, it feels as though I need some kind of help there. Okay? So let me see what's going on for you, darling. Oh, child, who's the girl? Who's the little girl around you? Beautiful changes in her life too coming up. I'm saying that little girl, she's between 10 and 18. Okay. She could be small. Keep out of you. Just go and drink. Give me peace. Big changes around you because you are it's been tough going for you, Marie. But if she's your mum or this woman, whoever it is, has come through for you, is to let you know that she's around you and that she's going to be extremely helpful to you. Now, you're going to hear about pregnancy. And this pregnancy is coming up before Christmas. But you'll hear about it by that time. I think it's been really tough. I think that you've had to really fight on, Marie, to get what it is that, you know, wanting to get sorted, wanting the life getting sorted out here. This thing's going up and down here and it's distracting me. But I'll come back to that in a minute. I'm not going to bother with that just now, so I want to talk to Marie, okay? So listen, Marie, I feel as though that you've had a tough time of it. And my news for you is that it's getting an awful lot better very quickly. And I'll give you some dates. I think by the month of July, the late July, perhaps even getting into August, is when I think the things will be really quite different for you. In fact, I think it'll be quite healthy and happy and a lot more creative than it's been, because you're needing this clean slate. And the quicker you get it, the better. Anyway, I think she's with you, and she's with you an awful lot. She's still here. She's come back tonight now. And just a lovely smile and wants you to know that she's with you and that she's around for you. Okay. Now that just means that they're sending you so much love from the other side, and all I would have to say to you is take it. It really is beautiful. Now I love the thing that I wouldn't tell you what kind of baby it's going to be. It's going to be one or the other. It's going to be either a boy or a girl. What do you think?
What do I think?
Oh, keep it. Hello. Anyway, let's just put it this way. I wouldn't put blue on this baby. And I just think that that's a wonderful addition to life here. But a good clearing of the slate here, Marie, and a lot of things are moving on quickly for you. I'm really happy to tell you. And I'm much more, and if you just think about it, if you bring it in, if you ask for help, this woman, whoever she may be for you, ask her for your help, and I'm telling you, you're going to get it. All right, my honey? So I've got good news for you rather than bad. And by the way, there's somebody going on holiday as well. Anybody got the passports out for you too. So get ready to take on board whatever it could be. All right, my honey? So I don't know. I can't tell you who it is that's going to have the baby. I can't, because it's just saying a pregnancy. So cross your fingers and hope it's the right one.
So, can you ask the people that are watching,
Yeah,
when they follow that link, which I followed on my iPad,
sure.
it takes me to the show, but I
Yeah.
don't see the comments, and I don't see where to comment.
Did you hear that? Would you help him out here with
Show
that?
them what I've got on
No,
my
you
iPad.
show him.
That's what I've got on my iPad at the minute. It's just the show, but there's no box to chat in, and there's nowhere to see the comments.
So is he doing the right thing? So could you help us? How? Because I mean, Maria's been in touch, Danny's been in touch, Lorraine Murray's in there. Evening, Frank and John, can I have a card, please? Geraldine McCormick, evening, Frank and John. Anita Whelan, they're all coming in here. Good evening, Frank. So could you help him?
So is anybody telling you what to do? 'Cause
No, not yet. No, they're not coming back yet. Anyway, Maria, I hope that was helpful. Come back to me and let me know. I had to sign into YouTube to get this account.
Yeah, which is what I did. All right, okay.
It's not a go. Go directly into your YouTube. Into YouTube. Don't use the link. That's what I had to do. So maybe your link doesn't work.
Okay. Well, I'm in, and I see you.
Yeah, well, you see the show, but I mean, if you want to be able
There's
to
no
comment or
box. There's
something,
no chat box.
pull over to the right, and Andrea's saying.
Okay, carry on.
Sorry about that. Anyway, thanks all coming in. Hi, Anna. Angela, how are you? Does John have you YouTube channel? Yeah, I'm sure he does. We should come and read this. I can't. It's going quickly now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So if you go through the YouTube channel,
Mm-hmm.
is it? You can carry on. I love your style. Hi there, Irene. Irene McLeod's in. How you doing? Oh, stop. If it doesn't work for you, look at you watch one of the ways. I'm telling you, Slam's doing it. Doesn't work. So get that up and do it properly.
I can't see the comments. It's fine. Just carry
Well,
on.
come and sit beside me here and see them then.
If I can't, then that means other people might not be able to.
Well, ask them what people are coming in. I just hit the link.
Maybe it's because this is through my account. I don't see it like a third party. Do you know what I mean? It's fine.
Sorry, we're having all these difficulties here, but we'll get round it. I'm sure we'll find out what to do. Okay. All right. So I'd like to ask you at the moment, for somebody who's already in the room, why I'm having this really troubled sore arm here. It feels as though I've either had a bad strain or even a break to it. So if you're there, could you come back and let me know, please? Samantha Curry's, oh my God, laugh out loud. Dumb me out of the pram. Yes.
I hate all this technology.
Well,
What are we doing with it?
well, there you go. Facebook wasn't working, so what else could we do? I've came out of the link and went in through YouTube. Have a sip of wine, Lee's saying. Have a wee sip, so there you go. Click underneath the comment, it worked for me. So if you click, can you do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is all I see is the video. I don't see anywhere to contribute to chat or to read the comments.
All right.
Well, it's just very pointless.
No, it's not. If you put your chair around here, you can see it all. Too much tennis. Who's that? Is that your arm? Is that what I was talking about? Danny, would you come back and let me know? We see the comments, yeah. I've got a really sore elbow. No, Paula, this is a sore arm. Well, it's the whole, it feels as though my whole arm is really sore. Who's got that at the moment, please? Hi, Frank, it's Libby. Had to use someone else's account. Pete Higgins. Oh, oh darling, I'm sorry to hear that. Is this causing a lot of problems? You let me know. Because the Facebook, you know, we've been doing it for so long, but look at what I tried to do tonight. I tried to come on and just let you know that we're doing this. And now it's all went wrong. Hi, Alex. Hi, I'm on now. Yes, you are on. Thank you. I was joking. Sorry, it's not you then. So I've got this really bad arm left, please. I have it, Frank. It's killing me, my left. It's Anita. Can we speak to Anita Whelan, please? How you doing, my darling? All those lovely big faces you get. This is different, isn't it? Oh, I hope so. I hope you like it. What have you to do? Subscribe. Hello?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
If you subscribe, subscribe. Right, Anita. Do not let your imagination run wild with you as you're going through this next coming month or so, because there is sticks and stones will break your bones, names won't hurt you, and you've got this in your head. There's a lot of drama going on. I don't see it at all, but you're also really patiently, well, I hope you can be patient, waiting for an opportunity, and it's been hanging around for ages. Well, it is on its way, okay? So get ready for it. But please, if you go into that place, it's just like, you know, knee-jerk reaction to something, or jump into it just because it's there. It's going to cause you a lot of bother. I want you to be as, you know, head on the feet on the ground, head out of the sky, feet very firmly in situations that you're involved in at the moment, Anita, and things will start to go right for you, because you're going to be doing 2 or 3 things at the one time and not just one. But see this imaginary stuff that's going on, this slight paranoia, this bit of drama that you seem to think sort of around about you. I don't see it. Okay, so if you're getting into that place because you're not sleeping properly at all, things aren't kind of really working the way you think they should, and because of that, you're getting yourself into a place where you're getting all worked up and getting yourself in a dramatic scenario. Please don't do that. Okay, so take your time as much as you can in certain situations. If you learn to keep your feet on the ground, especially over this next coming months, you're going to be balancing so many things in the air all the time, and you can do it. You're so easily working towards this. I have the best opportunities waiting for you. But sometimes, you know, you just have to believe it. And if you think that there's so much going on out there coming at you, which I don't think there is, then I would say check it out. Ask other people what their opinion is. Ask them, you know, for help, or, you know, could they be there for you? It feels like that. Okay? Be careful there. I want you to really see the bigger side of everything here rather than let yourself get into that whole place of paranoia. Now, in saying all of that, that's what I've given you right now. Back to the situation of keeping your feet on the ground. Okay? If you use that thing, that little talent you've got, which is called intuition, and you've got plenty of it, that will guide you. But at the same time, if you let it go into the paranoia state, you're not going to get anything. So just don't do it. Feet in the ground, right? And if anybody else is in there trying to annoy you, tell them to get it. It's as simple as that, because they need to know you mean business. Because I'm telling you, that's what's here for you, and you're going to get it. Things will be successful for you as long as you keep it very, very real. All right, my darling? Thanks very much for coming in tonight. I hope you enjoyed that. The word paranoia gives, goes to you. Maybe another way of saying that, Eh? Right. It's too busy with technology, so there we go. Is that Etta James? Hello. Hi there, Etta. Anything for me? Anything for me, Lily Murray? Anything for me, Frank? Yvonne Hooks, particularly. About health problems of darling. Can't really go there. I'm not allowed to, actually. If it comes up, it comes up, though. Good evening, Frank. Hope you're well. Denise, I am. Thank you so much. Samantha, anything for me tonight? Anything? Yeah, thanks, Frank. So you got that then. So you understood what I said. I'd love a message, please. Isabella, I can't get this. McCheney.
Put your glasses on.
Even with the glasses on, I don't know if I can see that. McCheney. Hi, Frank and John. I thought we were on Tuesday nights. You had a message from me, but I didn't get my response quickly enough and lost the link. Oh, sorry to hear that. What does that mean? Well, so I'm not on a Tuesday. Sometimes I'm moved to just come on when I feel like it, and sometimes that's during the day. I jump onto the Facebook thing, of course, but then after the show, I'm still working on the Facebook. So if you want to go there later on, go on to Facebook, or if you want to get a message to me, what you do is you go onto your phone, text Frank to 85358. That's if you're in the country, of course. So that's 85358, followed by your question, and I'll get to you. Either me or my team will get to you. So don't worry about it. At least you can keep up with the comments now, Frank. Samantha, that's true. I can. At least it's taking its time going up and down. Because on the other one, it's just like a blur. That's why John has to be, and is normally very, very helpful to me, aren't you? You're not throwing things around the table and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's such a mess. Gets himself all worked up. Hi there, Paul. How are you? Nicola Moore, anything with me, Frank? Lovely view out of the window behind you. Yes, it is. It's beautiful, isn't it? So lucky, I really do know that this is true. Years ago, somebody said this. Are you ready for this? Somebody were talking about Scotland, and she says, Glasgow would be a lovely place if it was in the country. Anyway, and we're so lucky to have such a beautiful, beautiful views, aren't we? And it's nice when it's like this, but then it's just horrible when it's everything else, Nicola Moore, anything for me, Alex? Is it anything for me? Alex Robinson. Not just long after your birthday, Alex. Your solar return should have kicked in by now. Haley Wallace, anything for me? I'm having a really bad week. Why, honey? Right, let's have a wee look for Haley. She said, a really bad week, John. I can't have that. Haley, I'd like to ask you who it is that's got the pains and the trouble in their back. They're suffering from a lot of back trouble down the right-hand side, I would think. And it's just down one side. That to me is like a sciatic thing. So would you let me know what that is? Okay, Haley, let's have a wee look for you and see what's going on. Well, you may have had a bad week, but what I'm getting for you is a sense of balance and justice that's going to have to work itself through into everything. And if you're doing anything in the legal sense, that is going to be very, very strong as well for you. But there is somebody also in your life, I've got to say, is extremely moody. You're really moody at the moment. And I think that you're all panicking at the moment of a financial connection. And I don't want you to do that. Not that I'm saying that there's a magic wand and everything's going to be perfect. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying, though, is there's a gift here of a change financially that even you haven't suspected. And something is coming your way in the old money front, and it really will work out for you. Now, I'd like to go back to this moody person. Now, I'm saying moody. I don't mean he's sitting there huffing and puffing in the corner. I don't mean that, but very, very sort of dedicated to whatever it is that they are about, whatever it is he wants. Nothing's going to stop him until he gets it. Simple as that. And really would sit very much, work all through as much as he could to get it. An awful lot of people involved in your life at the moment, and with that, I'd have to say to you, you have to be very careful, because there's so many people wanting a bit of something here at the moment. But if this main person I'm talking about, this kind of moody person, it's connected to you, so don't look outside the box, okay? I would say if you follow this person, I think not only do they come home with a bacon, but they come home with a leg as well. This is particularly a big financial opportunity. And I'm telling you, if you work at it now, you will see big, big results by September. You personally won't see it. Sorry to tell you that, Haley, but somebody else next to you. So if you find out, Haley, who has got that pain, now you come back saying that's my partner that I'm talking about. I have the sore pain under my kidney and waiting for tests. It's sore. That's all I can say to you. But remember what I've said, long term, this will all start to work for you. Don't worry about it, okay? Leave it to him. Not that I would say that it's all up to him, and of course everything rests on his shoulders. God help him if that were the case. But you know something, you can see more, and he's quicker than the rest. And I don't mean quicker as in sharper, but he studies and he works at it and he knows what he's about. So good luck there, because I really do hope by September, if you do it right, the financial areas change in your life, okay? And please don't have bad weeks. Have bad 10 minutes and then say, you know, offer up to the universe. Yeah. Almighty God's up there as well. Very helpful. Now I have to say, be a bit heavy for me. You take a wee shot. You know what I mean? And then maybe you might see a different side of things. But I think life will be generally good for you. Stop worrying about it. Okay? Accept the gifts that you're about to get. Well done, Haley. And please, I know that that's so high. Oh, try and get something done about it. Obviously, your test, you're waiting on your test coming back. But I wonder, can a doctor not give you anything just now? You know, the kidneys are an odd thing, aren't they? Kidneys also represent relationships. So, and it's a tough one you're going through at the minute, and I understand that. But try awfully hard, you know, just to see the equal in it all, rather than thinking it's all against you, because I don't think it is. I think you may think it is, but it's not. All right, Haley. So you take care of yourself and have a good one if you possibly can. This is Lorraine Murray. John, you have to get it sorted. The YouTube is much better, whatever that may be. I'm sure he's working on it at the moment. So we'll see what else is coming in. Paul, hi there. The YouTube 100 is better quality than Facebook. I quite agree, and I think that we're on YouTube, aren't we?
This is YouTube.
Right? Well, that's what you're saying. It's much better quality. I quite agree with you. It's far, but it's showing up every wrinkle I've got, you know. Aye, right. When we're doing. Now, that is not to say that you can't get me on my Facebook page. Of course you can. It's Frank Pilkington, your psychic astrologer. If you go in there, and of course you can also get your VIP membership and all that. Come in and see me and get all your weekly and monthly videos from me. And of course, your tarot too. So Haley has been bad with my mental health this week. My partner is always moody, but because he cares a lot. We're just stressed because of the wedding. Well, fine, whatever your wedding is, but all I can say to you is calm it.
Weddings are really stressful.
I know, but calm it. End off. Don't allow it to, don't allow it in. If you allow it in, it'll come and take rest in your house, and you don't need that. Give yourself a break for this. And if other people are causing you a lot of problems, tell them to get off the cross, because somebody else needs the wood. Tell them to get it. Hi there, Anna. How are you? Hello and good evening. This is from Lorraine. Hi there. I love your little face. Thanks very much for that. Stress over everything. Haley, you need to stop stressing over everything. Samantha, my daughter is sitting watching you. Can you say hi to Megan? Well, hello there, Megan. Thank you very much for watching. That's very kind of you. This is new for me, Megan. Did you know that? It's no longer the Facebook. We're on some other platform. I will keep trying. We'll see how we go. Yvonne Hooks, hi there.
We've run out of platforms. You just stand on a fruit crate.
That's all sure. Stand in a fruit tree. Da, 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 da. Fortunes for sale. Anyway, thank you very much. And listen, Megan, thank you very much for watching. So listen, are you all off tomorrow? Are you all having the bank holiday? Or are you all working? Where did Liz? Liz still here? Are you still here, Liz? Hope she's still in. Hi there. It's Laura and Isabel. I miss you, and I miss you too. Thank you for coming in. Or was that to me, or was it somebody else you were talking to? I hope it was me. Is it great? Well, I think so. Do you think it's great, Johnny?
Yes. No, because I can't get on.
God damn, it's no technology expert, but whoop, actually worked how to comment. Oh, great. Thank you, Angela. Well, John's going to get the hang of it shortly, I'm sure.
How do you do it, Angela? All I can see is a sodding video of Frank Pilkington with no comments, no words of comment, no nothing.
What is she? Maybe it's because it's you, like you said, it's yours.
Or maybe.
It's you. That's your YouTube.
Yeah, it is my YouTube.
Well, there you go. It's not mine, you see. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
The worst thing is if I touch anything, it just stops, you know.
Well, you're all over it like a rush. You can read the comments.
I can
this
see
is
it.
better, isn't it? Well, that's fine.
I'm working tomorrow, off Tuesday. This is my Haley. Hate my job, hoping for a new one. I know. Who doesn't hate their job, eh? And yet there's some people I know personally that thrive in their job. They really are really happy to be able to get that creative.
Haley, I feel your pain. I've got this part-time job I do on a Wednesday night and a Sunday night at 9 o'clock, and the boss is mental, and I absolutely hate it.
Would you please come round and sit and see this?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to be on the
Right,
camera.
do you mind if he joins? Come
I
on.
want to be on the camera.
Oh, get lost. Get over here.
No, I can see it from here.
Say hello. People can't see you though. Watch the plugs. They're everywhere. He's blown the place
Hello.
up.
Hello. Hello, Scotland.
Right, say to whoever it was you were talking to.
Haley.
Who's going to Millport? I saw Millport there. Who's going?
Oh, I hope it's me.
Oh, it hasn't been years since then. Right, where we go. Working tomorrow. And Andrea's working tomorrow. They're just there. Rebecca, I'm still here, Frank. Off to Millport tomorrow to see wee Lucy. Oh, give her a big kiss from me, okay? Listen, your photographs were just absolutely wonderful. They just were. Deborah O'Gorman. Even Frank, work is quite quiet at the moment. Do you see it getting busier? Oh, well, Deborah, let's have a wee look for you and see if it's going to get busier. Let's have a wee look. What's going to work out for you? Now, could you tell me why it is? I'm suddenly, in saying that to you, I'm going on about suddenly having to, I'm going on about television, and I'm going on about, you know, getting a certain kind of TV into my house, if you know what I mean. I'm trying awful hard to not say a colour, but could be up in the sky. I'm trying to advertise. But I've just seen that. Could you tell me what that's about? Somebody getting in, or you talking about it? Anyway, let's see what's going on about the job. Well, things are moving quickly for you, okay? I'm glad to say. But can I also ask you, have you put a plan as far as this job area is concerned? Have you started to put it in? Just bought my mum a new TV today for her birthday. Well, whatever you're doing with the television, I'm picking up. Anyway, what's your plan for the job? And the reason I'm asking you this is because it seems as though that you've got a very strong hand in it. Even if you think you know you're at the bottom rung, but I've got a funny feeling that if you put a plan and make it move, it'll work for you. I think you're also scared in case it all falls apart. And it's that kind of belief system in yourself at the moment. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I can do it. I know that I'm good at it, and I know I can make something happen. So the more you do this, Deborah, the better it would be. Does that make sense? It's internal beliefs that sometimes situations in our life knock us off, or it didn't work before, so therefore it can't work again. That nonsense. And it really is about to turn around a lot of old disappointments for you. But anyway, I'm going on to something else. The answer to your question is yes, it will get busier. That's as simple as that. But isn't it funny? I want to talk to you about motivation. And if you can get behind this creative drive that I'm talking about for yourself, and it's not very far away for you because I see it's around you now, I would say over the next 2 or 3 weeks, things could really pick up. But it's down to you, yet again, to believe in yourself and believe that you can do it, as I can see it. Okay. Also, can I ask you, wherever it is the area of work, why is there sickness connection here, or why is there a problem with sickness? Is somebody off? Is that what it is? A problem of a healthcare thing going on? Would you come back and let me know? Anyway, the thing about the TV, well done. Anyway, that's just what the first thing I got for you. So make sure that there's a package in place, if you know what I mean. Their mothers are, they're all entitled to it. Worked hard in their life. They're like yourself. You've never stopped, by the way. But there is a lot of change for you, Deborah. Happy to tell you that. But it's down to motivation. I think anybody is listening in tonight, it's true, we could so easily get knocked off. The least little thing gets you, it rips your heart, it gets away, and then you feel that sort of like disappointment and not connected. Well, this is about to change. And I think what you have to do, as if I'm a great expert at this, but what I think you have to do is find another reason to do what you do it, so that you're not looking at a brick wall all the time. There's something else in connection as to why you do it for that day. And sometimes if you do, plant a seed today, then it'll grow next week, or it grows tomorrow, that kind of feeling. And so the more you do that, the better it would be for you, no matter where you are in the world. It really is that big. And I just love the amount of energy that you can let flow in that. Okay, don't get me wrong, if somebody's a pain, they're a pain, and you've got to get in there and sort that out. But if you can see it for yourself above it, it's really good. I'm not in healthcare. What are you saying to me, Deborah? I'm not in healthcare, but my nan is not well and in care home. I'm stressing about it. No, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm talking about you and work. You asked if things would get quick and get better. The answer to your question is yes. Isabella, is there no spirits around tonight? We had one in earlier, still waiting for the gates to open. Sometimes they open, sometimes they don't. I think also, I think this is true, and you can call me a liar for this one. I think sometimes spirits sit and watch and wait. I mean, I've in a face-to-face reading with somebody, for example, I've often said, there's somebody in the room, and they're not, and I describe them, and they go, but they don't want to talk to me. And they'll go, that was my dad. He was very much against this in life. Really? Well, he needs me now. It's that kind of thing. And so people just sometimes wait and wait for the right time to come in. Other times it kind of take, it comes right through the wall at you. So whenever it happens, it happens. Audrey McGee, a bit of guidance would be great right now, please. Well, I wish I could give you. Could you give me any indication, Audrey, as to what guidance you're looking for? In which area that is? Anything for anyone coming through for me, Frank? Not been on Facebook in a while. Well, neither have we. We can't get on it. That's a problem with things. Christine Curry, hi Frank. Can I have a wee card? Got a few work issues going on just now. Well, it's just what I've said to you, to Deborah. Find another reason to do it. If it's a person, work out how important they are to you and what it is that you think they can do to you. If that's if it's a little bit like that, then it could be a bit of bribery. You
So
don't need it.
Audrey's looking for guidance on work.
Was it work? Everybody's looking for work now, is it? Okay.
Audrey McGee.
Who is it?
Audrey McGee.
Audrey McGee. Right, Audrey, here we go. Let's see what's going on. Are you getting that now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how did you get it?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know. I'm going to tell you about the work scenario right now, Audrey, for you, is that there's an interference. And I think it's the way either you or people at the moment are thinking. If you could change the thought process, like I said earlier, find another reason, another motive to be around where you are, it would move. It looks as though that there's whatever it is that's standing in front of you is moving anyway. And there are some people around that seem to be just a pain to you. That will change quickly. And here's what I have to say to you as far as your job scenario is concerned. Please, and this is true, see it through. Do not jump from this. Do not sway from this. Just be straight up and go on with it. Because the changes that are coming for you could come within a fortnight. So don't give in. Keep going. Do you understand me? Thank you. I am so glad. I'm so glad you understand. I am assuming you do. But my message is to you are don't give up. Just keep going. Okay? This will move quickly within an 8. I think your problems and all are really kind of 8 weeks in all. But I think if you start to see it through within a fortnight, you're going to see big differences coming on. Why is it you think nobody listens to you? And I think that also is something that would underestimate. It's a feeling like that. Okay. By the way, I hope you don't mind me saying this to you, but I don't know why. Am I talking going into the sun for a tan, or is it a spray tan? Could you come back and let me know? I'm just suddenly feeling that I'm getting all this colour in the face.
I could do that.
How could you do
Because
that?
I've just been on a scene painting course. You could paint any colour you want. And I could age you. But if required.
It's not very funny, John, and it's really quite bizarre.
Oh, Audrey McGee lives in Lanzarote. So that's the suntan thing.
All right. Suddenly seen the sun. Well, just remember what I said about your scenario. That will change. It will get better. So who else is here? I live in Lanzarote. Whereabouts in Lanzarote do you live, Audrey? Is it the Playa Blanca?
Go on, Audrey, make us all jealous.
Yeah, no. To sit jealous, no. No, I'm not healthcare.
Playa Blanca.
Playa Blanca. Is that where you are?
We love Playa Blanca.
Yeah, we do. I'm very happy in Playa Blanca. We climbed up to the top of the red volcano. Yeah. And I was going to do a kind of, one of those shoots we could have done at the time. But it was a big, chunky, heavy camera we had, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Not quite, you could do it on your phone, but then it was a big, chunky camera. I was going to say, look at this, I've read everywhere. Now I'm at the top of a volcano. But it's a beautiful place. By the way, we got lost coming back down. Couldn't find the car or anything. Anyway, it's a beautiful part of the world you live in. Congratulations. We'd love a card. Come and see me in Popeyes next time you're here.
Well, we don't know Popeyes,
do we? Popeyes?
It rings a bell. Whereabouts is Popeyes, Audrey?
Yeah, whereabouts?
Oh, she lives right beside
Oh, right beside the red mountain.
That's where she lives.
Oh, so you're up there, that way. So
by the harbour, right, okay. So Popeyes is by the harbour. I'm sure I've been in Popeyes.
Have you? Did you get put out of it for drunkenness and falling overness?
No. But you're right, you're on, Audrey.
Yes, I know where you are.
Planning to be out there soon.
He wants to go.
I don't know how that's going to happen.
Well, I don't know. You can go and see Audrey and give her a wave. Sports bar, good breakfast. Yes, it's a sports bar. You've seen it.
Uh-huh.
There's a clothes shop right next to it that I went into, and they looked at me as if to say, "Please go away. You're too big for everything," which is true. Anyway, it's quite nice. I quite like it. Let me try and tell you lots of other things here. What's Danny's saying with Frank? What words of comfort would you give to people who have lost loved ones? To believe that they're still there. If you believe, Danny, that something is gone from you, then it's gone. If you look back, the whole thing is mourning. Mourning is like a deep pit. Sometimes you have to go into, you know. But if you remember what was beautiful about the person, what was a laugh, sometimes what the arguments were about the times that they drove you absolutely crazy, and that you really shouted, "Leave me alone," whatever. You do all of that. It's a mixture. But then the wonderful thing is you knew them. And if they were a parent, then of course there is that link. But I have to say to you, from another perspective, is that when somebody does come through, like when somebody comes through earlier on tonight and she just wanted to know and to tell her daughter everything was fine, that she would be there for her. It's similar. And then I think what happens is that what we're scared, well, I was in my scenario, I was scared in case I forgot them. And that was a biggie for me. And so what it also meant was that I was going over it and over and over it, and I was missing out on what it is that the person's spirit was all about. And yes, it's so touching when you dream of them, or you remember something you did in a laughter area, and sometimes that's what you have to just go on. And you have to believe that nothing really dies. And that's my theory. Because, well, I have to say I've seen so many examples of, you know, why is that there? Why am I feeling this? Why is that person saying these things to me? Now that makes me very different from a lot of other people in the world, I know. But, you know, it happens to be very important. And remember, it's love, really. Even when it was anger, even when there was lots of pain. Because you see, once you're over there, you just know all the answers. And for some people, or for example, like my mother, just to see her out of pain, that was the answer to lots of things. So if that is what I can give you as advice, if anything, other than I know that they love from the other side in a beautiful way, and also that they can do far more for you over there than they could ever do here. But it's in lots of different ways. And I think that once you start to accept that they've moved on, but they're not that far, then lots of other things start to happen. You have conversation with them. I have it all the time. I talk to them all the time. Some of my friends think I'm going off my head, you know, when they walk in, I'm chatting away. And also that you start to smell them. And then sometimes they go in and start to put the kettle on and make tea and stuff like that. You hear them click the clicks and all that. So that's about not fearing that. How could you fear somebody who loved you? And how could you fear them because you love them too? You know, it's that whole connection. Nah, I don't think Almighty God takes things away and throws it away. Oh no. They're still there. Okay? And that's what I would say to you tonight anyway. So good luck with that one. And also, you can write to them at any time. Anytime. You see, when you say that to people, they go, I can't write to them, they're not here. Of course they are. They're here in another way. And you get a chance to say what it is that you need to say to them. I've worked with people for many years now to actually be able to get that pain that was wrapped inside because are they angry I wasn't there when they passed? Or Does she totally understand what I was thinking? Or all of these questions. Write it down. Say the words.
No,
Yes.
Frank. Madia Herbite,
Yes.
desperate for a couple of cards on love.
On love. Why is that?
Because she is.
So did you get that, Danny? I hope you did. Sorry for going on in the lecture stage, but there you are. Madia. Hello, Madia. How are you? And Alex come back to say, agreed, Frank. Thank you very much, Alex, because I know that you also have been through similar things, as is probably most people in the world. But it really is so at the beginning. Such an immense sense of nothingness that is replaced very quickly by that importance of remembering what you had. Anyway, you want, who is it? Nadia.
Madia.
Right, Nadia, here we go. She needs to know about love.
Yeah.
What's happening? Look at love. Right, Nadia. Had it seen it done, it wore the t-shirt, is what I've got right away here. Now what that means is that I've got an awful funny feeling. I don't know. 1 minute we were in love, next minute we're out of love. Are you happy? You need to come back and tell me that, because I need to know. Because I have an awful funny feeling that this is going to apply very much to you. What does that say, Mr. Holden?
Love.
Okay. Love is an understanding. Love is a permission. Falling in love is the permission that we give ourselves to be able to do. Nobody makes us do anything. You made me love you. All of that stuff, those songs, you know, and all that. So is it, I can be happy, it all depends on you, you know, giving power away. No, that's not here anymore. I would have to say to you, it's time for you to learn exactly what it is emotions are all about for you. If you're going through a lot of pain at the moment, I think you need to sit down, and I think you need to go back in your head to the beginning of your relationship and work out what you did wrong. Yes, I did say that. What you did wrong. Okay? What you allowed. And then also work out what the other person did wrong too. And what you put up with at the beginning that you should have learned not to do, and vice versa. And then after some time, I want you to go way back in again and remember how wonderful it was, the feeling to be in love. And how if somebody doesn't get that, that's their fault, not yours. Because you remember the feeling. You have to learn about love, not about lovingness and how it is relationships can manipulate them. Because you go between being so enthused in love, wonderful, everything's just fabulous, everything's just wonderful, to actually becoming a bit of a snob about it. No, I couldn't. You know, that kind of, I don't know what it is, but please put it away. No, you have to learn the equality of relationships and how it is that love matters to you. Okay.
Madia saying someone left her a few months back.
Yes, I'm sure. But you see, I hate to tell you this, but this is a repeat. This isn't the first time. Okay? You need Celine Dion and vodka. And that's not a joke. And see with that part where she goes all by myself, go way back and remember how wonderful it was that you felt to be in love and how that plonker has missed out. Do you get me? Learn about relationships. Learn about how they work. Don't leave it up to somebody to show you. Don't leave it up to somebody to make the same mistake as somebody else made before, just so that you're in the same scenario. Wake up to this so that it doesn't repeat. Lecture over. Okay? Sorry. I mean that. Because you've got the Queen of Swords out all the time. Poor me. Well, you know, Meryl Streep won the Oscar. Why are you putting yourself up for one? Stop it. There you go. Champagne Steve, hi Frank, have a question in regards to astrology, if you can answer it. Well, I'll try. What's your question? Is it coming up? No.
Oh, you've only just asked.
I have been in a really weird mood at the moment. I am a Capricorn. Sorry. Capricorns can go into weird moods all the time. Let me tell you about Capricorn at the moment. Two particular planets in their sign. The ruling planet Saturn and also Pluto. Right? Heavy as it goes, right? But they're going backwards. So that means as they go retrograde, they're asking you to look at something that's already happened. Now, Madia's come back saying, oh my God, this resonates so much. Thank you. I really needed to hear this. You're right, you did.
Right, Champagne says, so I have Black Moon, Lilith, with Mercury Moon Virgo and South Node Virgo 12,
Yeah.
the house.
Yeah.
What does this mean?
I'm trying to get it. Could you get it to stop? Have you got it there?
Yeah.
Read it back out because it's moving.
Right, so I have Black Moon Lilith
Mm-hmm.
with Mercury Moon Virgo and South Node. This is very technical.
Mm-hmm.
South Node Virgo 12, the house. What does that mean?
Anything at all to do with this scenario that you've got here is about stop hiding your feelings. This is about healing. This is about being able to step out and being accepted yourself. You have to do it yourself. All of this is your own emotion, okay? But there's also, if you step out with it, accept what's going on, this Mercury area will connect very much to communications and help you to speak about how you truly feel. I think also that you're kind of worried that somewhere in there there's an expose going to happen. And there's every possibility that that's part of it. But then also, I think you're keeping too many secrets anyway. And maybe a bit like the diary that I spoke about earlier about anybody that's passed over, we should write to them. I think perhaps you should write the same about how you feel too. And don't be afraid to step out. Don't be afraid to say what it is that's bothering you. Keeping in there. You either sometimes, you need to come back to me because I sometimes think that you're out there and you think, I'm absolutely fantastic. Look at me, I'm Hercules, I am the world. And then you're totally not going to play. You're totally hiding. And it's uneven ground that you need to find for yourself. Okay? Stop giving up. Virgo moon's a very good practical moon. But it is also very sometimes pernickety to themselves. You give yourself a hard time. It's time to accept change and step out and be yourself. Okay? So listen, it's come to that time, it would seem. It's 57. We've been on 50. We've been on an hour almost. This is great. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the sunset. This is gone now, but maybe next time we'll tidy up that table. It's a ridiculous state. Anyway, here's what I want you to know. You can have a face-to-face reading with me if you want, if you're brave enough to take up the cheek that sometimes I give. It's not about cheek, I tell it as it is. And if it doesn't work when you don't like it, well, there you go. Nothing I can do about that. I'm ready and willing to do telephone readings. You can get me on the telephone. You can also, of course, get me on 85358 if you're in this country, 85358. What you do is you go to your telephone, you text Frank, followed by that number, and followed by your question to 85358. And then I'll answer as many questions as I can.
So you should probably just say to everybody, because it's the first time we've done YouTube.
Yeah.
Clearly, I don't know how it works, but if you subscribe to this channel, because we're going to persevere, we're going to try and...
We will persevere.
Because I think it's going to be better than Facebook.
And that's without vodka.
So if you're watching now, subscribe to this channel, and you will get notified on Wednesday.
I hope that makes sense. So what you have to do is subscribe. And ring the bell, is it? Ring the bell?
Well, probably. I don't know. You're asking technical questions now.
I don't know
But there'll be a red button that says subscribe to this channel.
Yes.
Just subscribe to it.
Right, just subscribe.
And
if you can do that, it just means I know that if there's a red button, it means when I come on, you'll be told that I'm coming on. Because that was what was happening before with Facebook. People weren't getting to...
They weren't getting notified.
They weren't getting notified at all. So nobody knew you were here or thereabouts. So anyway, my darlings, thank you so much for coming in tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you actually get to see the end of, what was that thing that was on?
Line of Duty.
Line of Duty. I hope it's taped or whatever, and you get to know all about it. Me personally haven't watched it at all, so I don't know what any of this is about. But if it would Game of Thrones, oh, come ahead. I'm looking forward to that one. So anyway, listen, have a wonderful week, okay? Back again on Wednesday, same time, okay? I'll make sure that I'm here. So it leaves me to just say, be nice to each other. Be nice and happy to each other, okay? It's so easy to do that, you know. It takes an awful lot of energy to be rotten. But to be nice, well, praise your being and send love out there. And of course, remember, what is it you do? Ring the bell and subscribe to me. And I'll see you on Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye. And thanks for being my first ones tonight, okay? See you later. Bye-bye.